sun sank low on a rusted town where the dust learned men's names. Boot heels rang on a dead-end street, and every door frame prayed. There was a wind that carried a warning through splintered wood and bone. Said this land remembers everything, and no man rides alone. He came in slow on a tired horse, it had brim scarred and bent, with eyes like storms that never break, and a past he never spent. They whispered legends in broken breath, from the bar to the jailhouse light. Said he'd buried more men than a preacher's faith, and slept better every night. His shadow stretched across the dirt, like a cross with a name. Every step was a loaded prayer, every breath a gamble with fate. Welcome to the gunslingers' graveyard, where the brave and the damned lay still. Wooden crosses and hollow promises on a sunburned desert hill. Every grave's got a story, every name's worn thin by time. If you draw your gun for glory, you'll be buried before the morning light. There was a girl with a chapel smile and eyes like summer rain. She saw the man behind the scars, not the blood, not the pain. She said you don't have to keep on running, you can lay that iron down, but the road don't loosen its grip that easy on a man married to the sound. The devil came dressed in a lawman's coat, with a badge that shined too clean. Said, I've been tracking your footsteps, son, since you were barely 17. He laid out names like playing cards on a whiskey-soaked pinewood table. Said every man you ever sent below just made my job more stable. Church bells crack in the evening air, like a sentence being read. He kissed her once at the edge of town, like a goodbye better left unsaid. Welcome to the gunslinger's graveyard, where the sun bleeds red at dusk, where promises rot beneath the sand, and iron turns men to dust. You can outrun the law or heaven, but the truth rides just as fast. Every legend ends in silence when the final shadows cast. Shots rang out like thunder cracks, time slowed, the world stood still. Two men stared down eternity between the graveyard and the hill. When the smoke cleared, only one stood with blood upon his sleeve. He dropped his gun, fell to his knees for the life he couldn't keep. They buried him where the desert bends, no sermon, no reply, just a wooden cross and a broken star under a wide, indifferent sky. The town moved on, the wind erased the tracks he left behind. but some nights you hear a distant shout in the back of your mind. That's the gunslinger's graveyard, where the restless never sleep, where the price of fame is a nameless hole, 6 feet cold and deep. Say a prayer when the sun goes down and the coyotes start to cry. Every outlaw meets his maker when the West decides it's time. The sunset burns, the shadows grow, the earth keeps every scar. Another cross, another name underneath the western stars.